Welcome everybody. If we've not met, my name is Brian, and the purpose behind this channel is to inspire, motivate, and encourage people to get up off the couch and start moving their bodies in ways that maybe they haven't in a long time, or maybe they have and they're just having a lazy day. Just get up, let's move, let's get motivated. So today, quickly, I want to talk about, some of you may know this story, some of you may not. I don't know. I have to check the YouTube channel and see if I ever did finish the recording from a while ago. My motivation, I'm at a loss for the word. Accountability. My accountability partner, my girlfriend now, she was not at the time. Her and I were stalked by a bear. It was pretty stressful. It was... Maybe she'll chime in about it on her Instagram page, which is NY2NJ13. You should check her out. She's awesome. But the biggest lesson that I learned from that day was to always just focus on that next step, that next task. And I'll explain what I mean a little bit deeper. So the bear was following us for quite a while. We were on some pretty rough terrain. We were on an 8 to 9 mile hike, and we were only halfway through. We were like at mile 4.5 or 5. We hadn't seen that many people. It was a relatively difficult hike. You know, nothing crazy. We weren't like scaling the mountain or anything, but it wasn't just a concrete path through the woods or, a gravel trail. Like, you really had to pay attention to where you were going, where you were putting your feet, and where you were heading next. And you had to look for that next blaze up ahead, like where, we were in the backwoods. Well, when the bear started stalking us, and I'm getting real big, I'm yelling at him, doing everything you're supposed to do. And I've run into bear before, and normally they see you no matter how far away and they bolt. Well, this one didn't. And so we were most certainly in danger. We were praying to find other people, and we did, thankfully. I do believe that was, a prayer answered, and that's one of the reasons that bear kind of disappeared. But throughout the entire experience, I just kept having to look at that rock right in front of me. That very next rock was the rock that mattered, because if I looked too far ahead, at that blaze, which you need to, like we were looking ahead at that blaze, we knew the direction we were going in, but that very next rock that we were stepping on, that was the one that was most important. And that's kind of what I'm dealing with today. And I'm clearly not being stalked by a bear, maybe a cow. I have so many ideas in my head. I have just tons of ideas that a lot of it I've already put on paper, but a lot of these things I want to get done. But I still have a day job. I still have a kid. I'm still in the middle of the 75 hard challenge or program that Andy calls it. There's so many things that I want to do, and it's very easy for me. It always has been my whole life to look a little bit too far into the future, and I need to reel that back in. I need to look at that next rock, that next step. And I think a lot of us, no matter what kind of conditioning you're in, no matter what kind of shape you're in, maybe you were in great shape, but you've let yourself go a little bit. Maybe you never did anything, and you feel like this is an insurmountable task. Well, I promise you, if all you are doing is looking for that next blaze and you're not looking at that rock in front of you, that bear behind you is going to get you, because you're going to slip, you're going to fall, and it's not going to work. But if you look at the blaze, so you know what that direction is, you know what direction you're going in on that path of yours, but then you look down at that next rock to where you've got to place your foot. Now, there's a lot of rocks between you and that next blaze. And once you get to that next blaze, you're not done. Now there's going to be new goals and new rocks. This monologue is now for more myself than maybe even you, because I need to start focusing more. And I think it would be helpful for everybody to focus more that might have trouble focusing on that very next step. What is that next step? What's that next rock? I have that blaze in front of me. I know what that goal is. I'm looking at it, but I need to look down more. And what's that very next step that I'm on? And some of them are easy, right? Some of these steps that we need to do are simple, and so we kind of disregard them. Well, don't disregard them. Do them first. Get them out of the way. Get them done. And keep looking at that blaze. And when you get to the blaze, maybe you take a rest. Maybe that bear's further back than you think, or maybe you realize that the bear's even closer than you think. And keep on going to that next blaze. So be strong, be able, be well. I hope you got something out of this. Would love to hear your comments. Have you ever been stalked by a bear? Or maybe, you know, what is your blaze? What are your goals? What do you see out for you? No matter what, whether it's a fitness goal or something else entirely. And what are the, let's say, 3 rocks that you want to conquer today? Maybe you got 5 rocks, maybe you got 10, but don't conquer too many in a day unless you're making small tasks, because then you're just going to overwhelm yourself. That sounds like more of a blaze thing. So, all right, guys, have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all soon.